And I'm live. Wow. Thank you guys for coming already. I have customers already. Thank you guys for coming to chat with me today. Hello, Rebecca. And Rebecca was first. Oh, I have Dino still on me. Okay, let me just click off Dino. There we go. And hello, Kathy Kelly. Thank you for coming. And Lisa, how are you doing? So go ahead and chat in the chat box. Let me know how you're doing. As you can see, I have a new background. I ordered this one. I got tired of the green screen. Hello, Stephanie. The green screen is hard if you're trying to hold up props or, there's just shadows and things like that. So I got a new, hello, Jason. I'm still waiting for you to sign up for Go Go Kid or Outschool, either one. So let's see what's going on. VIP Kid first. VIP Kid's been going good. Same. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you. She likes my background. So hello, Jason. I didn't put you up. Okay, good morning, Jason. And so I just wanted to say that yesterday, oh my goodness, my power just like flicked off. I have been doing like 3 to 4 classes each day, which is fine for me because I feel a little tired and burnt out. And so yesterday I had 6 in a row with a level 7 in there. And my level 7 was like 6 minutes late, which was fine. But then, like 5 minutes left to class, and my power just cut off. So I had only 5 minutes left to class. So I tried to connect my computer to my hotspot, and that didn't work. And then then I got my iPad out, of course, hooked that up, but it didn't work in this room. I had to be out in the living room. Hello, Luann. So good morning. And so I finished my level 7 class. Okay. Everything was fine. He understood because he's older. So I was able to tell him that my power went out. I'm on the iPad now. But the next class was a level 1. So I got into the class, but the new level 1s, you cannot do the singing part on your iPad. So I knew this. So I was ready, but I had my phone. And for some reason, my phone Jason was already hired for Go Go Kid. I applied for both at the same time. Very good. Okay, so I knew that the new level 1 does not work on the iPad. And so I knew that this was going to be an issue for the songs. And so I went ahead, of course, I tried to sing the songs, and I got away with it for about almost 15 minutes. And then in the middle of the class, there's another song, and the little girl was looking for it. And I'm like, I can't play the song. It wouldn't play on my phone. And so it wouldn't play on my phone. Of course, it doesn't play on the iPad. I said, well, my power went out. I'm using my iPad because the mom was there and she could talk. And she's like, no, like she wasn't appreciating this at all. And there was nothing I could do except for like maybe have her complain and have a teacher IT or something. And so, so it just didn't really go very well, but I did my best, and hopefully it's a teacher IT, if anything. Hopefully the parent won't give me bad feedback. But it was interesting. The song would not play on my phone. And then I did go back and watch the playback, and the parent had said that the slides would not advance. My slides were advancing, but her slides were not advancing. And so I could see the story part. Like at the end of level 1, there's a story, and I could see it, and I could advance the slides and everything. And I was circling things, and the mom said she couldn't see it. And so when I went back to watch the playback, they weren't advancing. So it was really strange. So I don't know what's going to happen with that class, but I just told the mom, I said, I'm really sorry. I'm using my iPad. you can call the company and ask them to redo the class. So I don't know for sure. Maybe I should put in a ticket and write to the company and tell them to have her redo the class. But it was just a lot of things in one. And the poor little girl was just sitting there like, I want my song. That's like the heartbreaking part, when the little girl wants her song and she's not getting her song. But, it is what it is. But today everything was fine. I had a trial class, had 3 classes. I did open a short notice this morning before the first class, and that did not book. So sometimes my short notices book, sometimes they don't. So I started my first class at 7:30, and that was a trial no-show. So I did my nails, cleaned up my desk, checked my phone. So that was fine. And then, but I'm just kind of doing, a little bit minimal right now, just kind of, I was really pushing myself, and I realized I'm just kind of really tired, and I don't want to just be pushing myself. I want to be able to enjoy the job. So that's where we're at with that. I have no classes booked for tomorrow. I have opened up for Go Kid, but they did not book. So I have an open, free, no classes tomorrow. And Go Kid, I'm still doing brand contributor. I have a new video coming out, hopefully within the next couple days. Jason, I got flipped off today by one of my VIP Kid students. Nice. How in the world does that happen? Poor Jason. You're such a nice guy. How can that ever happen to you? That has never happened to me. So I don't know. I've had a few little funny experiences, but nothing really disrespectful or rude. So Rebecca says, I have 4 out school classes today. Awesome. Yeah, I have a really busy day today. I also have, so I did VIP Kid, Go Kid, and now I just want to talk about out school for a minute. I do have interviews on my channel. If you teach for out school and you have not been interviewed yet, let me know, because I am really excited about doing interviews for the out school teachers to get word out there about their awesome classes and what they're doing on their classes, so that they can get more exposure for the summer classes. Rebecca, one of my bling students, did that today, and I just ignored it. Yeah. So yeah, they're just trying to get kind of a rise out of you, I'm sure. So out school, there are some really great classes kind of coming up for the summer. I am just so impressed with the teacher community. I just want to, throw it out there. If you guys I just got some business cards. You know what I did? I did not even bring one to show you. I'll put it up. Maybe I'll make another video about it. But I made up some business cards, and I went to Canva, and I just made up. Here, it looks kind of like this. This is what I use. Yeah, to my YouTube channel, I kind of changed things a little. So this is like my background. I made this on Canva, but it's too shiny. So, and it's kind of too small. It works perfectly like that. But I made this just kind of as an experiment. This is the biggest poster that you can make. You can actually make a poster on Canva. You can make business cards. You can make any kind of advertising things on Canva. But it's a little more tricky if you want to print out a larger banner, like what I have behind me. This I got on Amazon for like $15. And that was easier than trying to design my own and get it printed. So Lisa says, I like your videos lately. The extra effects have been great. Oh, thank you so much. I've been trying to kind of add a little bit. What do you put on the business card to give your link or QR code? Now, Rebecca, you gave me that idea the other day, and that was after I had the business card made. But what I did was I just put like my email, my website, because my website does have my links for the different companies that I work for. And I put my contact information, but I did not put my phone number, because I figured if I left that around, I didn't really want my phone number just at any random person. So I figured if it's somebody that I want them to have my phone number, I'll just write it on the back. But it was just a way to have something to give to people when I'm talking about it. And I just put on there that I work for Vipkid, Go Kid, and Outschool. And I also put my YouTube channel. So they can get information any of those ways. I did not do a QR code because I didn't really know about that. So yeah, I thought of that. Don't leave your phone number. I have done it before though, because I've sold like Pampered Chef and other things that I have put my phone number on there, but I just decided this time I have other ways that people can contact me. And the back is clear, so I can write anything on the back that I want. And so basically just my name and some basic contact information. So if I tell them about Outschool, I can say, hey, here's my name. Here, check out my YouTube channel, see what I'm doing. And then on my YouTube channel, I have playlists like Outschool playlist, Go Kid playlist, and other playlists like that. So I'm trying to learn by watching others and that kind of thing. But all of us, if we all share the word, then that gets more and more people into the platform, and it helps more and more people to get to Outschool. I think there's a lot of people that still don't know about it, and everybody's making such amazing classes that, and it's not like the parent has to sign them up for school. It's just something extra they can do during the summer that's educational and fun. And so I like it. And also, the other option is outschool.org. They do have scholarship money for people that if they want to apply for that, then you can do that. And then I know that some schools are actually paying and giving money from whatever funds they have. I don't know what it is. Charter schools and things like that. So there are other ways to help pay for it too. So yeah, so I just want to encourage people to do that, because in Outschool, there's some things coming up. I also mentioned in my video with Mindy that Mindy and I we were sent an email. I don't know if you guys got the email too or not, but I went ahead and applied for the summer teacher pods. So some of the teachers kind of pair up, and then it's kind of like we have our own little camp group with a few different teachers. And then we're going to Outschool is promoting it to different schools and different things, and they're filling up the different pods, and they're going to show us how it all works together. But we have to section off some time, and then stay tuned for how that's going to work out. I have no idea. But all I know is I have to have 3 hours a day specifically set aside for this program. And Mindy and I are in a pod together. We don't know who else is with us. So for me, it sounded like more of a schedule and more like a set thing, rather than randomly looking at the whole world of Outschool and trying to fill in what I want to fill in. So we'll see what happens with that. So I'm kind of like at a low key point right now. I finished up some of my multi-day classes. I do have a class today. I have a couple classes, and some of my students are kind of filing out and moving on to other things. So I'm kind of at a lull with Outschool, but that's okay with me because I'm doing other things. I'm doing some gardening, and I'm doing some house projects and things like that. And one person can only do so much, right? So I'm doing fine. Like my schedule, I'm happy with it. I'm really loving the teacher community and all the things that we do to support one another and encourage one another. I just totally love it. So that's what's so great about my life right now. So yeah, so Rebecca says the pods sound cool. Yeah, they do sound cool. So yeah, so just on the business card, I just put my name, email, YouTube channel, even if I just had those two things, they'd get enough information. And it's just something I could give to people. So some of you may know that a few weeks ago, I had 13 chickens and now I only had 5, and it was very sad. Somebody left the door open on the coop. We have to open it and close it every night. And so, well, open it in the morning, close it at night, and somebody didn't close it. My son said he thought it was totally closed, so I don't know what happened, but we had some taken. So I went around. It was really sad. I went around and picked up some feathers. And a friend of mine that I still connect with on Facebook, she has been making earrings. So she made some earrings for out of my chicken feathers. Are these so adorable? Oh my goodness. These are so special. So I just picked up a whole bunch of them and I sent them to her and she made me some earrings. So I'm going to wear these today. The chicken lady. I'm not exactly sure which ones to wear though, because I love them all. These are kind of big, but I love the colors. She also sent me another pair because she put these up on Facebook and she was like, who loves these? And I said, I do. I don't know how anybody else, how many other chicken people there are, but yeah. So that's a special bonus for coming to my video. So yeah, it was very sad, but we have 5. And then when I hatched my eggs, I only got 1. So it's another sad day. But that's farming. You know, years ago, when I first did a little bit of farming with my kids, we were homeschooling. And I said, you know, that's part of the cycle of life. You know, it's farming, it's nature, and there are sad days to it. And it's not all just good and peaches and roses, right? There's a battle to keep things alive and to keep things fed. And there's a lot of lessons that you learn by keeping animals. And there's some really good happy days and there's some really sad days. And so that's all part of it, right? So, but that was kind of a fun thing. I just got those in the mail today when I was getting my cleaning up my table. Somebody brought it in from the mail. So those are my stories. Now on Friday, I have a crafting meetup. So if you have not signed up, I think there's a few spots left for Vipkid teacher crafters. So if you want to join that group, it's Friday, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And it's getting full. I opened it up to just crafters because some people were coming that weren't knitting, which I thought was totally fine. But then I thought maybe people think that only knitters can come. So I just called it crafters. So that's going to be on Friday. And so that's it. And then I'm going to actually be taking some time off because, you know, there have been times where we would travel and I would go ahead and just keep right on teaching, but I really need a break. So I'm going to take a real break, you know, and just kind of like lay low. But I'll always learn something. Like there's always something I'm going to learn. The first year that I was doing YouTube, I did some videos. Like I learned how to do all about iMovie and things like that. So, Jerry, I do knitting. That's how I opened it up, as knitting, but some people do, crocheting, any kind of handwork. It doesn't matter. And then, let's see. So if you want to come to the meetup, you can do any craft you want. But I do knitting. I do anything. I love painting. I haven't gotten back to painting, but I am in a painting club that I'm looking at my paints right now over in the corner. But right now I've been doing gardening. I'm trying to get my plants ready to grow. So I have tomato plants, cucumbers, and some other plants, carrots. I'm going to be planting some lettuce, things like that. I am the world's worst gardener. So this year I'm determined to do it right. I actually did potted plants because where I was gardening before, the things weren't growing, and I changed the complete location. And so I'm going to have all of that. So that means that I need to be consistent about watering. We haven't had any rain in this area. And I just looked at the calendar. We don't even have rain for the next week. So we're going to be watering every day. We're going to be, and this is all part of learning about life too, right? Being consistent, being diligent, doing what you need to do to make things happen. I mean, so yeah. So, but for the meetup, anybody can come with any craft they want. Even if you want to just come and chat, it's okay. Last crafting meetup, it's kind of started out as knitting, but a lot of people were crocheting, and then we ended up talking about sewing at the end. So it's not set in stone. It's more like just a social gathering, come together. And you do get 25 tokens from the Vipkid token store. And you also get a chance at winning some swag. Like you get a coupon to go to the swag store. So I think Kathy got one once. And so, yeah, so it's kind of fun. And it's fun to meet other Vipkid teacher crafters and all the talent that we have out there, just connecting with that. So, yeah, so that's all I have for you guys today. So I appreciate you watching my videos and watching the teacher interviews. And if you know someone that you can direct to me, that's the other tricky part, is finding people without being like imposing on them on Facebook. I don't like to just, jump in on people's lives kind of thing. So I did get a GC and I bought a dino puppet. Oh yeah, I used it every day now. Oh great, Kathy. That's awesome. Yeah, somebody else, that same time you got the dino puppet, someone else did too. So that was a popular one. So yeah, if you know anybody else who teaches for Outschool and they want to show their classes, I'm trying to keep them to 15 minutes so people aren't bogged down with long interviews to watch, but they get a good flavor of the teacher's stuff. And another suggestion is that if you see the video, you really like it, help support your teacher friends by putting it up on your Facebook wall. Share it with your friends. Maybe you have a friend that has a kid in that certain age group, or maybe you have a friend that has needs some reading help, or a parent who wants a little bit of a break. Mindy has some tea parties and stuff like that. So, that's a great way we can support each other, and it doesn't cost anything. So just, maybe once a week, share. I know you don't want to get your wall overloaded with stuff that other people might not want, kind of thing, but it's supporting of other teachers. And think of it this way, that you are meeting the need for other families. Some people, they will sit there, the kids will sit and play video games. Why not watch my kid did a cooking class. I want to put that video up too. He did a Japanese mochi dessert the other night for $10, and he was busy for an hour and he had fun. He had fun with other kids. He wasn't actually just playing video games. He learned something new, international recipe. Some people in my family did not like it, but it's kind of a unique flavor. It was very interesting, but the teacher was awesome and the kids had a lot of fun. So it's not just advertising. It's not just helping your teacher friends, but it's also helping the kids and helping the parents. So it's a win, 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 win all the way around. So yeah, so just share the love, share the videos, take one of those interviews and say, hey, I'm going to put one interview up. I would do it every day, because these are camps for the summer, and the camps are coming up. So you want to get the word out as much as possible to the families before it's, before it's too late, or before they fill up, or before their schedule gets all put together and things like that. So now's the time to get the word out and to share the news with everyone. And I know for me, I want my kids to be outside, but they're not going to be outside all the time. And a good class can spark their interest, and to maybe do something beyond what they were thinking of before. So there's my spiel. So thank you guys for watching, and thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for liking the videos, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. And stay tuned for more interviews, and stay tuned for more OutSchool information and GoGo Kid brand contributor videos. And if there's anything else I can help you with, please let me know. And you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Rebecca. Have a great day. Bye.